36 cents per gallon for the winter mix. And cost plus, that's the pre-buy. And the winter mix cost plus, $3.42 per gallon. And I can't figure out what the cost plus thing is because it doesn't go up 35 cents. So we'd have to check on that.
Why don't we put together a little spreadsheet?
Okay.
Summarize it, and then, can we make this decision, or do we have to do it at a meeting?
I think we should probably do it at a meeting, but we could,
I see dates here, I saw dates that said July 1st.
yeah, we have to get back to these to clarify a couple things.
But they look pretty good, Bill.
Yeah.
They
We
look,
give you permission to do it.
What we can do is,
Be the alternate for this selection.
let me think about that. Yeah, so some way we can get around that, so we can meet.
because we
maybe
don't have to do it in
can
front of everybody. I mean,
Extend the meeting.
The idea is we're trying to get a good deal on our propane. And
Will
we'll
it
do
get
it.
better? That's the issue.
That's right. We'll
Give you
get
that to
better.
look at. Virginia, I'm thinking during the meeting of your situation with the candidates,
Yes.
and I think it was going to take two people to make a decision from this end.
So if he's recusing himself, then when are we going to get him?
If we do not get him, and it's going to
Yes.
be an extended period of time, I think that we could probably make an exception under the circumstances. I'll talk to the attorney.
Okay, because we really.
I know, I understand that. I'm in agreement. I did not expect,
know.
I thought in the end, since he didn't contact me, that he would end up coming.
Right.
So,
We're going to impeach him anyway,
well,
so we can't keep him on. We need him, we need the other, the third.
you need it,
person.
huh?
It's not fair to you two.
So what we're going to end up doing then is,
I think the way the process is supposed to work is they're gonna make a recommendation to the
Right.
board.
Yes.
that's not an issue. The problem becomes accepting their recommendation.
That's right. We don't even have to be there for the interview. If they'd like us to be there, if they like the
That's
selectmen to be there.
And you have who you want. You've made your decision, correct? Who you're going to
Okay.
recommend. We don't need that right now.
Okay,
You have made yours.
yes.
And I would rather the name not be presented until we have it worked out for a second
Right, no,
vote, or we
were
have,
going to,
a legal
right,
way of doing
okay,
it, okay? And we want to do it as soon as possible.
yes.
Yes.
So, the potential would be calling a special meeting to do it, or what's it, when you end this meeting, you don't really end it, you continue it, do it that way, and we can meet.
Executive?
No, continuation.
And that's because you're gonna check with the lawyer on what we have to do?
Yeah, what happens in this case, right? So,
Okay.
and maybe Clifton will find out what's happening. We're gonna push Clifton on this, we need to find out.
If we give you letter openings, will you keep them or not lose them?
I couldn't find them. I looked for them.
We must find what they both are on the net.
I don't wanna take it home. We gotta
Okay.
attach it to something.
All right, anything else? Let's see.
The little zippy thing? Oh, I got tons of those.
She's got tons of them. We have none.
We get them
We've always
free.
given you tons of them.
We get them free at the
Every time I go to a
conference.
meeting, I grab a half a dozen. Give like 3 to the select. Not you, because.
We're looking for them. You have some?
I
I'd
need
like to make a motion.
Just look under one, in case something else. Could you check in there, the mailbox, another set of eyes looking? See if we have a letter from an oil company or from,
Anyone else?
We get the mail? We have envelopes to death.
have the barn, we're all set on that, right? Hearing?
Hold on a minute. Oh, the question I had from Heather, who put it in the paper.
Right.
Do you want to do it 1 week or 2 weeks?
One.
Okay, that's what she did.
Good. Do we have updated supporting documents for any tax abatements for anybody that has a tax abatement in there? There's been a question which we can discuss. They're looking, do you have all the necessary stuff that you have from the party that's looking for their abatement?
Is this a particular person? I'm still waiting. Someone has an abatement. Clifton has an abatement that I need you guys to sign. He's got it somewhere, and
Okay.
that's on map 18 lot.
Or whatever it is. Okay, so we're waiting for Clifton on that. That
Yes,
comes
because
back.
he's got my paperwork.
Okay, so we can't answer that one.
No, but it has to be done.
Well, we have that. Okay, we have that. Letters, we read that one from Judy. We had her comment. Frank Fraser, I lost his letter. Frank, I'm sorry about that. Frank sent a letter about the work that was done putting up the flags, and I wish I had retyped it. I have a note here. And he sent me a note in regards to the work that they did in putting the flags out for
The veterans,
Memorial Day,
yes, before Memorial Day.
before Memorial Day. And he indicated how many were out and people who did the work, and I will bring that in, or I'll recopy it from my printer and go from there. Roads, we have which project, we've taken care of that at our next meeting, so that's all. Okay, that's done. To-do list, we've taken care of, thanks to one person being very, having all sorts of stuff. That's it. We're going to review bills, and then we're going to continue the meeting once Rich comes in here at another time. Rich?
Yep, nothing in there.
Okay, when do you want to continue the meeting? There's a meeting next Tuesday of some committee, the planning board.
Heritage Commission.
Heritage Commission. But we can meet in another location unless they plan on being at that meeting. Or at another time.
Can do Tuesday, next Tuesday.
What's that do to you? Do you want to be?
Oh, we can meet in the office, right? What are we just gonna go over?
We can always meet in the townhouse.
Well,
After all, it's,
what time?
Heritage Commission, sure, that's really
don't
good.
go to that.
What time are you
Just send them
meeting?
back.
Don't go to that.
You meet at what time, Mary Lou?
7.
Okay, so we're going to meet next Tuesday.
6?
You pick the time.
6?
6 p.m. And at that particular meeting, we're going to hopefully be able to resolve the issue of the applicant for the job and our part of it.
And
Make a decision on this, and if anything else comes in or we float, we'll make a decision on that. And I wish if the newspaper's reporting it, they don't report the prices, please, that we've just mentioned.
I won't be here next Tuesday, but I'll have to leave that.
Leave your tape recorder. Okay.
Okay.
And should there any other thing that we talked about that we needed to take care of back then?
it was on the tape, we're not gonna report the prices in the newspaper.
On the newspaper, please.
Okay.
Okay, if they would do that, because we shouldn't have done that
No.
under the circumstances. And your tape how quick does your tape get on the air?
2 days.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna change that then. We're not asking you to alter your tape, obviously. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let every one of the bidders know, since now it's public information. How's that fit? Okay, so that it's information out there for anybody, right? So every one of these companies has an equal opportunity to watch your website. So, I wish I hadn't done it that way, but yeah, take care of that. All right, we're gonna open the mail, and
Well,
see everybody next.
there's a hand up, yes?
Yes,
Question from the website. We had a question from one of our residents.
Yes.
And I'm looking to see who,
we're working on that. I need to work with Jessica on that.
okay, so you're the one that's taking the ownership of that message?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, thank you.
Ossipee Aggregates. You may want to look at that. $4,000.
$4,000.
Total, $4,409.
Dirt?
Very bad, just kept the old.
I don't want to use this thing anymore.
Is that the end?
What did you do for that much?
You've been putting gravel down.
That much?
Yeah.
Report of timber cut. You've got a lot of work going your way.
Oh, there's more coming in.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be done here in a minute, folks. Approval for construction.
That's me.
That's you? Nice, Bob. Grant manager.
That's me.
That's who?
That's me.
Okay.
Does it, turn it over, does it say attention, Mary Lou?
It's toward town of Brookfield. Must be that it was received.
Yes.
Okay, that's you. We have here Stratford Regional Planning for books
Yes.
for $35 or so.
Correct, the planning books, I think we ordered 12.
Okay, and I'll let you check that, or put your initials on that, so we can check that. I think that's it.
And there's
Oh, bank statement.
bank statement, yeah, I'll look at those, we'll look at those. When you get a chance, take a look at this spreadsheet that we use for all the appointments. We
Mhm.
still have some open items on here
Okay.
that we just have to,
What's
I
that
think,
one?
what's that? I'm not even sure you use an opening on here. What is it? Oh, it's about our bridges. Over Mountain Road, over Hanson.
Yep.
Brook. It says E2 until evaluated for certified loads. What does that mean? I read that earlier. It's, the state came in and looked at the,
Mhm.
what does that all mean?
That all means that, because we have no formal engineered plans, and there's no way to see exactly how that was constructed, but common sense says it's a very strong bridge, but they have no data to back that up, that they can't certify it for overweight loads, so only straight registered vehicles, straight meaning not certified overweight. Your current registration is only allowed over the bridge. So a six-wheel truck is, 34,000 pounds, a 10-wheel is 55,000 pounds, and a tractor trailer is 80,000 pounds.
And they would be allowed over it.
Yep.
Now, they also mentioned in there that there's some erosion taking place. Did you see the report?
I have, I get them all, yes, I got a copy of that exact same report.
Okay, this is for Jessica.
You'll notice it's called red listed.
Yes.
That means that they feel it is gonna deteriorate in a rapid state, and that's why, I think it was 2 years ago, I suggested we separate out the road and bridge repair fund into the road and one into the bridge, because we always put money into that fund, and we pull it out to use it for the roads, but we're not building up for that bridge. And when it comes time to do that bridge, it's gonna be expensive. 'Cause there's no alternate route.
Is there
It's
any,
not like you can close that road and do the work, you're gonna have to.
So some of the money that we put aside for our budget
We should
should
be-
specify strictly for bridges, not road and bridges.
Or separate it out into its own fund.
Mhm.
Because the last time they did it, they put what's called a Bailey Bridge off into going up the mountain, they put it off to the left. And I strongly believe that's the reason why the bridge is narrower at one end than it is at the other, because of the way that bridge was placed in there.
Okay,
see, they say vertical cracking at west footing, wings, and toe walls heavily undermined. So is there some action we should take so we don't lose it?
Saves money. Saves money, and it's one of them things, yeah, you could, but I think the course of action is gonna be to replace the bridge. Do we do it?
okay, that's nice, thank you. And this is a thing from Southern New Hampshire Planning Commission, and it is a livable, walkable communities toolkit.
Sounds controversial to me.
Anybody wants to watch that?
I'll take that.
Okay, if you could bring it back and leave it, so, because Mary Lou or somebody may want to watch that at some point. Okay, I think we've conducted all the business that we can. The meeting will be continued on next Tuesday at 6 PM. We will post it, but we don't have to.
Correct.
But as a courtesy, we will post it. And that way, if some additional meeting, maybe we should just close it and just do another meeting.
If we,
Continue. All right, we're continuing. Okay, good. That wasn't bad, 8:15. Thank you, everybody, for coming, and I apologize to those that were expecting Clifton to be here. I cannot answer for them.
and I forgot one thing that we'll have to get some other time. I got complaints on 109 traffic.
What?
The traffic for the yard sale.